That's a tough challenge for Patrick McEnroe, along with Andy Roddick, James Blake, and the Bryan brothers. Marin Cilic, one of the emerging stars, will be a part of the Croatian side. Ivo Karlovic, possibly.
What's nice for Patrick McEnroe is that he has a team in place that's so reliable and dedicated to Davis Cup play. The women on the U.S. side are in the Fed Cup final. They'll play Italy.
Captain Mary Jo Fernandez has said that even though Venus and Serena haven't been a part of the push to the championship match, she would certainly ask them if they wanted to represent their country in the championship. Do you think they'll play?
Well, they have said they'd love to play. I don't necessarily know that by the time November comes along, they'll be singing the same tune. But Mary Jo has done a great job with the Fed Cup team and incorporating some young Americans. Melanie Oudin, the star of the first Fed Cup tie, Alexa Glatch, the star of the second one. Both American players to look out for next week at Wimbledon. Melanie Oudin coming through the qualifying, making her main draw appearance.
Rosano's been effective on her serve and effective when she comes forward. She seems to come forward in the right ball and cleans up nicely up there.
Took the words right out of my mouth. So she's very good about knowing when to move forward, take the balls out of the air.
A tiebreaker will decide the opening set. We spoke of American qualifiers at Wimbledon. Let's show you quickly some of the players that made it through that, which is not easy out at Roehampton on the grass course there. Melanie Oudin, we mentioned in the ladies' side. Look at some of the men who made it through. Taylor Dent making an appearance. Jesse Levine, Rajiv Ram, Michael Yanni.
Michael Yanni. Grew up playing tennis with him in South Florida, so happy to see him doing well. Taylor Dent coming back from back surgery. Definitely familiar with the grass, and his game is well suited for it. One of the few serve and volleyers left in the game. Better depth in that rally from Wozniacki, drew the unforced error.
And the conditions are much more calm today than they were yesterday, particularly at the end of the day when Wozniacki was playing Wozniak. It was blowing fiercely.
Well, I was going to say these women are playing first match today. Wozniak and Wozniacki were the second match of the day. It seemed to get windier as the day went on.
Faults.
Again, that depth from Wozniacki. Rosano's just not the same player when she can't get her weight behind the ball.
And that's the play that's required, because Rosano is really pinching up, isn't she? She's trying to shrink the court. And that time, Wozniacki played with enough depth. Well, if it had gone over, we would have said that it was a great play. When you miss it, never the same thought.
It's so true. It's always tougher to execute a drop shot in a pressure situation. It's such a finesse shot, requires so much feel, and if you're in a tense situation, it's that much more difficult to pull off.
She may have saved the tiebreaker with that shot. Wozniacki was in control.
3-1.
This is the tough part about the cross-court approach shot. Wozniacki didn't do enough with it and completely opens up the line for her opponent. If you're going to approach cross-court, you need to make sure you scoot over and cover the line, because that's the open shot.
For 1, Ms. Wozniacki.